I'll need to get moored up, shut the boat up, you know, secure it, whatever, and then I'll disappear back down the hill with Dave and work his boat through. So what Dave's doing back there, and the reason he's taking a little bit longer to sort of catch me up, is he's opening the paddles on the other end to drain the lock. And what that means is when we bring him through, when we bring his boat through, hopefully in less than an hour, all the locks will be empty and we'll be able to go straight in. I'll just save some time. But we lose our friend at this lock now. So, I'm doing well going in here, by the way. I know, the kiss of death as usual, but there we go. No impacts. Yeah. Perfect. Yes. Well, not perfect. It's not 10 out of 10, is it? It's not a Dave entry. You know. Honestly. This would have just been purgatory, up and down those lock ladders. That's a pain in the arse, isn't it?
Well, the summer I might be tempted to walk across the actual top of the lever, but now it's slippy now.
Yeah, there's a slope on it as well. Going to be a right pain. I didn't realise, I thought I could jump across. No. I'm going to have to walk around the locks as if they were proper full-size double locks, because there's no walkway across the top of the lock. What a pain in the arse that is. Dave's opened that gate up ahead, but it's blown close, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take all my speed off and sort of nudge into it. Encourage it open. Right, that's not worked either. Front ends, yeah. Okay, so you will have gathered what happened there. And now I'm going to hit the other side. What's happening is there's a bywash. See that bywash there? That's what took me across so sharply. I mean, I should have been ready for a bywash, but I thought the lock was empty and there wouldn't be anything. So I don't know. I don't understand locks half as well as I should. Dave, I'll close that one. Dave, I'll close that paddle. Don't walk round. When I'm up, I'll close it. Just nose out. That's such a shame. Samsung A52s, supposedly very reliable phones, no problem, and it's bitten the dust after 18 months. just literally just died. Anyway, I've got a backup because I've got like an 854, which is not quite as nice, but it works fine. So that's now going to be my new phone. If that is dead, that's going to be my new phone. Okay, so I'm going to ease forward. Dave, I've shut that. Oh, you need to close it.
Okay.
I was thinking I can just tie on and come back. What I'd normally do there is tie on to that little post. Is that what that's for?
Well, so the original days that was for horses.
But that you could tie your rear line on just to hold yourself while you come back and do that one.
Shot down.
Makes it almost as bad as working a full size double lock having to walk around, doesn't it?
Well, these double locks, double width locks, normally got a bridge across both ends.
Yeah, and
it's a method of getting across.
It's a bit slippy as well. Fingers crossed if no other boats show up. All the locks should be empty.
Yes, there are two. There's one.
Wave me in to the side. If there's no arm coat,
I'll keep walking.
we might as well go through.
Well, I say the alternative is to moor up on the water point, start filling with water, and
Yeah, but we'll be 2 hours though.
yeah.
And to be honest, that'll just overflow. It'll be all over the place. So it's a bit of a hoof up there, this one, Dave. So maybe if I close this side in the way that I was talking about. If I just tie up, because it's a bit of a hoof up there, that'll take a while. Right, all clear. Yeah. What's that, mate?
Just let me wander across.
To be honest, that's right, I don't even have to tie it. To be honest, if I'd known that was that easy, I would have done it. Nice. Well, I've got to say, the view over there is absolutely lovely. The weather's not, well, the weather's okay. It's kind of drizzly, you know, on and off drizzle. It's not too bad. This next lock up ahead is the last lock of the flight. I wanted to stop before it, but there's no arm coat. Stopping on pins will take a while. So I'm going to go past. I'm going to go through this lock and just see where I can stop afterwards. So that's the Bosley flight really, apart from this last one. I don't really know how much you saw of that. It all sort of, most apart from the lock compound being empty at the start, it all sort of went fairly easily, which it wouldn't have done if I'd been on my own. There's days he's opened those gates up ahead. He is an absolute monster, honestly. He's a lock monster. Right, so what I'm going to have to do, Dave, dismount all the cameras, get everything inside.
Yep.
I'll go and get my actual trousers on and shoes. So I'm going to be about 10 minutes prepping myself, and then I'll chase you down.
Yes, what I'll do is I'll start going back down, open all the gates up.
Just liberating my morning chain. Morning.
Nice day for getting cold and wet, eh?
Do you know, I'm sort of okay with it. It's sort of, I feel like it could be worse, you know. That building there is the CRT facilities, which you can see as we rise. Right, okay. I'll be as fast as I can, Dave, but as I say, I've just got to change. I've got to get my actual trousers on and shoes.
I noticed you didn't have any trousers on.
Well, these don't sort of count. They're for mud and crap and...
So I'll start fingering back.
Okay, and I'll see you as soon as I can. So there we go, Bosley flight, tick. There we've got the hills. Let's give that a go. Surely I'm fitting in there. So what I'm doing now, I'm going to try and lead my boat backwards to this mooring behind me. So, quick sort of update. I'm moored, that rowboat's lying behind me, and I'm just heading back down to help Dave. Afternoon. There's a rather gruff looking chap. So I had an easy, very easy passage through the Bosley flight. But the problem is I've got to now help Dave through, and he won't be past, you know, second or third or wherever. Although I think on his way down he was going to open all the gates and leave everything set to come up. So that might save me some hoofing. It is a beautiful look. It feels like you're kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's a bit of a bizarre place. You know, the 10 locks can't be more than like 100 feet or so, you know, average. They're not really super deep. And, but just in that 100 feet, it does feel like we're sort of up in the foothills. Not the proper, you know, the proper hills are over there. But feels like we're on a moorland, which might not be too far from the truth. Anyway, that's enough for now. Let's go and get Dave through. The graft has kicked off a little bit earlier than I hoped and expected, really, because a boat has come up. So Dave left all the locks empty and the gates open, the lower gates, so he could just cruise in. And a boat has come up the locks behind me, and they've just cruised in, as I say, and they didn't leave them open behind them, which is fair enough. But that means I've got to reopen them, re-empty and reopen as I go down to make our ascent that little bit easier. And now that my hair's soaking, which you can't see, but now that my hair's soaking, I've decided it's time to put the hood up. So that wasn't well timed, but as you can see, look, gates open, lock empty, and in theory that will make, well, no, not just in theory, that will make the job a bit quicker. What it means is Dave is down there waiting for me a little bit longer, and no problem with water in the pound here. You can see the water level there, so that's good, it's encouraging. Oh, yeah, if they do, it feels like we're sort of almost in Yorkshire, or, you know, little miniature villagey town things on the hills. Very picturesque. With both gates open, it is an absolute torrent. It really is. And that's died down a bit. So, yeah, it's going to slow me down emptying all these locks, but I feel like, yeah, I'll kind of save time. It just feels like we're in a little sort of villagey type place in the middle of nowhere, which kind of we are. Right, good news, I think. The boat who were coming up the flight, they came from sort of here, I think, because I'm passing this lock here and it's empty and open, so they didn't come through this one. So that's the good news. The locks lower down here will still be empty, and Dave will be able to sail in, so it will make his job a little bit easier, at least until I arrive. The cavalry, the decrepit cavalry. Anyway, next lock, if I can see it properly with the rain on the glasses, next lock is open and empty as well, so that's good. And Dave should come into sight fairly soon, I think. There we go, there's Dave up ahead. Oh, I don't even know what number lock it is. What a lovely afternoon for some lockage. Icing on the cake. A young couple, did you speak to them on the way down?
Yeah.
Right, because what they did, they went up.
A crack open at one of the paddles on the...
I think they just left them normal, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I've opened them all. There was I think they were only about 3 or 4 from the top, so it didn't make any real difference.
Yeah, so I helped them up.
Oh, did you?
And then asked him to, and then 5 to 1, we're all over the ring for you, but so you shut them up and crack open the bottom paddle, so they start emptying, that would help.